further on leadership, let me today talk on the generic role of a leader. Essentially, leadership lies in the provision of the functions necessary for a group to achieve its task and be held together as a working team. Now, this is basic, most simply said. The raw silver is called leadership, which to some extent may be separated and analyzed in functional terms. But in reality, leadership always appears in a particular form or vessel which can be distinguished from others. The shape is fashioned above all by the characteristics, working situation of the group or its present organization, and specifically in the military milieu, the shape or its parent organization assumes the best, and it's called the command. In the and similarly in the industrial and the commercial situation, it is known as simply management. Two boughs from the same tree, they can easily but should not be confused at all. There have been the management philosopher or the other philosopher like Hegel. He once pointed out that one cannot eat fruit. How? Simply he said that what he meant was that it is only possible to eat apple, grapes, pears, raspberries, mangoes, and whatever. But it is not possible to eat fruit. By the analogy, command in the military field, management in various civilian fields, and ministry in the all religious places, whatever, are specific fruits. But leadership is fruit. Someone said it does not matter if a cat is black or a white, as long as it catches mice. The group or functional approach, my friend, as I have talked earlier, gave commanders, managers, and all ministers a clear idea of what they needed to do as occupant of the generic role of a leader. Whether it was to be called management or leadership was, strictly speaking, an issue of semantics and secondary in importance. There is a source of confusion. Now, what is that source of confusion? How, you may wonder, has all the confusions about leadership and management basically arises? Oddly enough, there's a very simple explanation, my friend, and the real culprit is I suppose it's the English language. If you break this word leadership, leader and ship, take a look at this word again. The leader part presents no problems at all and no confusion. It is driven from the old Anglo-Saxon noun lead, led, which means a path, a road, way, or a course of a ship of sea. It's a journey word. It is actually that suffix ship which has caused all kinds of confusion and problems, for it has very broad senses in English. As for example, if you use this word ship in official position, Then status or rank, ambassadorship, citizenship, leadership, etc., etc. If you use ship in when there's, we want to say about collective member of a group, you say membership or township. If you want to depict quality or a state, or any condition, we call it companionship, friendship, hardship, relationship. When it comes to skill or expertise, we say craftsmanship, entrepreneurship, horsemanship. Now, my friend, this leadership is both the role and attribute. Therefore, we have a propounding or we are preaching a theory called integrated theory. It integrates the role and the attribute both. The functional approach gives us the role of the role, and the qualities, and the situational approach gives us together with functional skills the attribute. My friend, before we go further on talking about leadership, we must correctly discover the generic role of leader, and that's it is. Thank you very much.